Hello and welcome to the December episode of Let's Talk Tech. We have a full show today with holiday gift-giving ideas for all ages, a discussion on email services, scam package text, and more. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Debbie. How are you?
Great to see you always. Martin, thank you for joining me today.
Oh, thank you for having me. I really enjoy the show, and I learn something new every time.
Debbie, I am always happy to be on the show, but I love the Christmas show because I find out all this neat stuff for my grandkids. And you know what? People have been stopping me in the village telling me that they're learning a lot from the show. So I am really happy to be on this show.
That is so cool to hear. And you know, I actually had a fan encounter myself, so it was pretty cool to have my fan encounter. But I wanted to say that even last year you did buy one of the toys from the show.
I definitely did. I bought it for 2 little boys.
Yeah, and they loved it, right?
They absolutely did. So I need some advice for this year.
Okay, so how old again?
Okay, my grandson is 4.5 and my granddaughter is 2.
Okay, and?
My grandkids span the ages of 15 to 23.
Okay, and so I've got 10 to 16. So we're all over the board here. So that's great because I have a lot of great toys and tech ideas and things to share with both of you today. So let's sit back and let me get started. So we have a lot of ages to pick from. And so I'm going to start with a great item for the younger age in both of Cheryl's grandkids. That is the VTech Explore and Write Activity Desk. And it's for ages 2 to 5 and just under $50 at Target. The interactive desk includes 85 vocabulary words, more than 15 activities, and over 20 songs. And that also includes the little stool. I think this would be a big hit and very affordable. The next item is actually age appropriate for from 5 to 105. So your grandkids are right there. It's called the Special Edition Smart Sketcher 2.0 Projector, and it's just $65 on the website on the screen. And on Amazon, they have different variations from $40 to $140. They put the fun of drawing and writing into the hands of the kids and adults, because I want one, right out of the box. Children can engage in 60 or more sketching and learning activities. It comes with step-by-step instructions, and it also includes a free app that allows users to download their favorite photos from a mobile device via Bluetooth and create endless activities. This looks like so much fun and a great price. Note, there are other brands and price points, but this one in particular has won a lot of education awards. A few of the items mentioned last year are still very popular with the younger set, and that is robots. Although the one you see is not really technical, it has a robot theme and is good for ages 3 to 8. It's called the Carry Around Robot Town, and it's just $24.99 at Lakeshore Learning. It's a cool robot-shaped carrying case on the outside and an adventure-filled factory featuring 8 robot pals on the inside. I want to remind everyone that there's a Lakeshore store right outside Gate 6, and of course online. So if you want to buy educational and fun gifts for any time of the year, go check them out. A great option for dinosaur lovers is also a remote control robot for ages 5 and up. This big and cool Jurassic Velociraptor is 17.7 inches tall and has an aggressive appearance and a realistic texture. It moves forward, backward, turns right and left, moves its mouth, and swings its tail and body like a real dinosaur. It even lights up, plays music, and mimics dinosaur roar. Oh boy, I can hear that now. It's just $45 on Amazon, and when I recently checked, they had an extra 15% off. If you want a programmable robot, this is super cute and a very intelligent little dog. A new companion for hours of play. Also available on Amazon for about $60, it's called the Power Puppy, My Smart Robot Dog. It says for ages of 3 and up, but to use the programming function, that would be an older school-age child. Here's another one that I think is a really great option and is also available at Lakeshore. It's called Engineer a Coaster Activity Kit and is for ages 3 to 8. Costs around $50, and because kids love thrilling roller coasters, they can now design their own. Through trial and error, they learn how to track position effects as it rolls and falls from track to track and into the goal box. A fun and very educational gift for sure. This one might be fun for both of them to play together. So Cheryl, this is just the tip of the iceberg on gifts, and that integrate technology into playtime and provide opportunities to have fun while learning. But before we move to the teens and tweens, this is one I like to recommend for ages 8 and up, so kind of in between. Currently, a very hot subject in our schools is STEM, and they use 3D printers. Although they are typically pricey, there are a few that I found that are affordable. Remember though, they have what's called consumables, so the cost is ongoing as things are printed out. These are not inexpensive and can range from $150 to upwards of $1,000, but I did find this one that looks like a great starter option for $149 called WeFun Mini 3D Printer on Amazon, and it had extra $30 off, so that's a great price. But again, definitely for an older child, at least 8. So Martin, let's talk about those teen grandkids and up. That's a little bit more challenging, but I've got a few ideas up my sleeve.
Great, I'm all ears.
All right, so power banks, younger people, and really all people, are on the phones nonstop. And batteries on phones only last so long, so a great idea that is pretty affordable and is a portable power bank. So you see that on your screen right now. This is something that can come in a few different configurations. There are phone cases that include external batteries, some that plug right into the phone with a USB or lightning connection, or others that can just be added with a cable. Not only that, they can offer a smaller or slower charge, and that usually is predicated on the price of the device. But these are a few you can consider. And then, if you really want to be the favorite grandparent, Apple AirPods. These are called wireless earbuds, and they're all the rage. So if they have an iPhone, you'll get those extra brownie points. But Apple's not great with sales, but sometimes Costco, Target, or even Walmart will offer a small discount or a gift card. The AirPods usually start around $99 depending on the version, older versus newer models, and go up from there. The current model is the AirPod 3, which is around $170. In addition, there are really cute cases that are available for them, which might be an idea if they already own them. But for, let's go on to like tween, teen, young adult gamers, and there are a lot of physical items that go with gaming, such as special chairs, headsets, and controllers. Here's a nice headset and a decent price point. A really high quality headset microphone can cost in excess of $300 or even more. So that's really pricey for most grandparents' budget. But this one is rated the best budget wireless by PC Magazine, is about $100 on Amazon. It's called the Razer Barracuda X Wireless Gaming and Mobile Headset. There are several models from other companies, also about $100. You can see some at Best Buy if you want to physically check them out. I did want to add, though, that a lot of the kids today, teens, they are doing TikTok and Instagram, and they're posting. So they are using headsets, microphones, and light rings, all the accessories that go with them making content. So that's something, there's so many to pick from that I decided I would just generalize them, and you'll see a picture of some items on your screen. Mostly all of those things are available at Amazon. With regards to gaming controllers, there are some considerations, the most important being which games they play, and I'd even recommend that this is something for them to tell you exactly what they want rather than just to go buy one. For example, if they are big on PlayStations, this controller is highly rated by Wired magazine and is a top choice on Amazon. The PlayStation DualSense wireless controller officially works with a PS5, PC, Android, and an iOS, and it runs about $70. If they are big users of Nintendo Switch, this Nintendo Switch Pro controller is also highly rated by the same sources and is a similar price point of $70. If the gamer is using an actual mouse, no worries. Here's another option to consider. Gaming mouse with 5D rocker. It's an ergonomic mouse on Amazon that's under $30. I might actually get that one. And although a bit more pricey, but really kind of cool, the Razer Tartarus Pro Gaming Keypad for $130 on Amazon. But I do really have to reinforce that these devices are very personal to the player, and asking ahead may avoid disappointment, yours as well as the grandchild's. If all else fails, the big thing is online gaming, such as Fortnite, Steam, and Roblox, just to name a few. And using their PlayStations, Nintendo Switch interactively with other players, whether a friend down the street or anywhere in the world, or my grandkids playing sitting next to each other. They're 10 and 12. So you can buy gift cards for these games, and that will allow the player to buy virtual things such as tools to build, weapons, create their avatars, clothing for their avatars, and more. I consider myself a bit more knowledgeable on tech things, as you might know, but these virtual worlds that they build are absolutely remarkable. Children and teens must use logic and other skills to play, so there is a method to it. Fortnite's digital currency is called V-Bucks, and Roblox both offer some tangible toys at the store, but for the most part, these are online virtual games, all simulated. Gift cards are available at Target, GameStop, and online. The lowest amount is $7.99 for 1,000 V-Bucks. Steam wallet cards are good to download and play thousands of your favorite games on the Steam Valve Store only, so that is a website. Roblox gift money can be added to the player's account. So for gifts of all ages, there are some tried and true items too, such as Bluetooth speakers, which are also like personal assistants like the Amazon Echo or the Alexa, or wearables like Fitbit or iWatches, tablets, Kindles, and even on-lock phones like the Google Pixel. All of those are dependent on your budget. These items can range from $100 to $1,000 easily. But if you are feeling particularly generous this year and your budget can handle it, these are definitely items that you should consider. So, for the budget conscious, another cool item I recently looked at is the Photo Stick Omni. This is an amazing device. It is essentially a small USB thumb drive that instantly backs up your priceless memories and pictures without the frustration of having to search and organize them yourself. It's super easy to use, and its custom design interface is extremely easy to understand. So regardless of your level of computer knowledge, you can use this device. No software to install, simply plug it in, your favorite computer, laptop, iPad, or any mobile phone, and it starts running instantly. Depending on the size of the storage, they run around $80 and up on Amazon. I thought this was the coolest thing this year that I saw, really, and I'm going to buy one. So, Cheryl, what do you think?
Oh my God. Oh, Debbie. I can't wait to go home and write down everything to figure out what I'm going to buy for Christmas.
I know, it's a lot, right?
Debbie, you've really done your homework. I also wanted to mention something about VR goggles, too.
Okay.
Those are very hot items that everybody's getting into. But they're great items that are for under the tree. And again, thank you so much for inviting me.
All right. Well, thank you both for coming with me today. And sit back. We got a few more things on the show.
Thanks, Debbie.
And when we come back, I'll discuss text package delivery, scams, and also email services.
As we advance through the years, challenges in our daily activities arise. Lake Forest Services hire caregivers that go through stringent screening and compliance processes for assistance in all daily activities. Qualified veterans may also receive care as a VA benefit. We also provide full-service palliative and hospice care through Lake Forest Hospice. Our medical director and his team accommodates house calls to those in need. We exist to create seamless transitions that enhance quality of life.
Do you want to learn more about money and investments? Do you wish there was a safe place to get all your financial questions answered? Well, now there is. The Financial Forum Club meets with a group of your peers in an educational setting that's informal and fun. We discuss and exchange ideas on today's topics and trends on markets and investments. The club meets the last Tuesday of every month at Clubhouse 5, Room 1 from 3 to 5 p.m. Come see what the Financial Forum is all about. Get all your financial questions answered by experts. You'll be glad you did.
So we just finished going over all the nifty options for holiday gift giving, and of course that usually involves using Amazon and other online buying options, which of course leads to a lot of packages being delivered to your doorstep. And this is a prime opportunity for scammers, which when delivered by text is called smishing. UPS, FedEx, and USPS, which is the Postal Service, don't typically use texting unless you've signed up to get a text. These texts are disguised to seem like they are legitimate, and if you have ordered something, you could be fooled. Shippers are never going to ask you to verify your address or credit card info using a text. And really, if you get a text, my best advice is don't click on any link, simply block the number and delete the text. The chances are high that it's really just totally a scam. And if they really need you, they will try other options to reach you. On the screen, you're going to see a list right now of red flags. So don't fall prey to those scams. So now let's talk about email services. So that's something you probably don't even think much about, but you actually should. You may not realize that when you use an email service provided by your internet provider, it's tied to that carrier. Should you ever move or change carriers, you will have to relinquish that email address, which will be a big hassle. This would be an email ending with something like comline or at MSN or cox.net, and those are tied to the provider of your internet services. Although it's included with your monthly fee, there are lots of other free and often much better options. You need an email account, and it's likely that you have one, or maybe even more than one like me. It can be a challenge to find an email service provider at no cost that balances the right features with usability. Today we're going to focus on what's called webmail. Webmail is a form of email that you access exclusively from the internet, and therefore it exists primarily on the cloud rather than on your computer itself. These options that I'm about to share all have free versions that are openly accessible, and a few offer premium options at a fee. But unless you're running a business, the free versions are more than sufficient for most users. So I'm going to start with my favorite, Gmail. And that's the best for offline accessibility. So who should use it? Anyone who already uses and loves the rest of Google's products. Unlike other email accounts, you can use your Gmail address to log into and manage your YouTube account, as well as collaborate on shared documents and spreadsheets right from the cloud-based Google Drive. Offering a generous 15 gigabyte of free email storage, it's a top pick and one of the largest providers. According to Litmus Labs, Gmail has the second highest email provider market share. And they've added some great security features to it recently, so I think it's a very good option. So remember AOL and the old dial-up? Well, they have really decent email, and it's best for an interface like with an organization. But America Online has quietly kept up with today's standards for good user experience and is now once again one of the best free email accounts available to you. Frankly, I never thought I would say that again, but here we are. Purchased by Verizon in 2015, AOL delivers your email in a classic news-driven homepage and comes with a contemporary spam filter and virus protection that you expect from an email provider. You can send text and instant messages from a specific window in your email inbox. It also has unlimited storage. And then Microsoft Outlook. If you've ever cringed at the sight of a hotmail.com email address, you can thank Outlook for this outdated domain name. But there's good news. Microsoft has reinvented its long-standing email service, and your free Outlook.com email address has many advanced features waiting for you. While it touts a calendar and a message filter similar to Gmail, Outlook also integrates with several other popular communication apps. For example, you can connect Skype, Facebook, PowerPoint, and PayPal, making it easy to reach and work with non-Outlook users without even leaving your email inbox. It also offers 15 gigabytes of free storage for each user, along with a very clean-looking interface. And Yahoo Mail. Best for lots of storage and is another well-known platform that sits just behind AOL in storage space with a whopping 1 terabyte for free. That's astronomical. Along with a few key social media integrations, you can also have custom background themes and search for key information from your inbox with Yahoo Mail. It makes it easy to find every photo, video, and document you've ever attached or received via email in the tabs on your inbox sidebar. But Yahoo is one of the most hackable emails out there, and even though it's free, I'm not really promoting this at all. I just wanted to let you know. And then there's iCloud Mail. And if you're a Mac user, you may want to consider using iCloud Mail as your email provider. Their free email account comes with 5 gigabytes of storage that you can use to sync your photos and your files or your email. However, it's important to note that storage is shared between all of your apps and devices. So, if you take a lot of photos on your iPhone, you're going to eat up all your email storage allowance really quick for the month. Upgraded plans start at 99 cents a month and go up to $9.99 a month. One of the most significant advantages of using iCloud over other email providers on this list is the ease of integration. Apple builds its desktop and iPhone mail apps with all email clients in mind, but it pays special attention to making the experience delightful for iCloud users. Then here's a few you may not know about. Mozilla Thunderbird. That's for multiple accounts and is best for those. It's a free email application from Mozilla, known for Firefox, which is a browser, and it offers quick email inbox setup and a simple, easy-to-use interface. And then there's Proton Mail. Proton Mail offers 500 megabytes of free space, which is actually not that much in these days, but for the worthy trade of encrypted email, allowing you to send messages that nobody else can see and disappear after a month. Proton Mail is easy to use on any device without any software needed to encrypt your emails, as with other email and webmail platforms. Its interface is easy to understand at a glance, and as are most of the emails that are on my list. They're all fairly easy to use. So the Proton Mail app offers customizable features such as theme settings and app extensions to improve your experience. The Proton Email app also allows you to open multiple emails and tabs like you would open various web pages in Firefox or other browsers. So let's switch gears. There's been a lot of discussion lately about bandwidth and internet speeds, and times are changing. We've covered it a lot on our show. You may not think about just how many devices use the internet in your home, but on the screen is an example of the average house. And believe it or not, seniors are one of the fastest growing segment of users for internet. So as times change, you may also think about the need for updating your own speeds in your home. Remember, the internet is like a highway, and the more lanes, the more cars, the busier the traffic will be. In our next episode, stay tuned because we'll discuss the internet speeds in much more detail. So this was a jam-packed show today, and I want to buy it all. As always, it's my pleasure to make these shows each month, and with the hope that my viewers learn something new. Please be sure to watch us on Village Television or subscribe to the YouTube channel. For any questions or comments, you can always email me at talktech949@gmail.com. And remember, be kind when posting online. And as we close the show today, I want to thank my crew for all their hard work this year on the show here at Village Television, and I want to wish everybody who's watching and my family and friends a very happy holiday.
Happy Hanukkah.
And Merry Christmas.